Have you ever wondered what will be the outcome if there is a fight between tiger and bear? Or even a hyena can take away the morsel from leopard's mouth? If an elephant confronts a rhino, who will win? Every animal has a time to show its dangerous form. Today we have brought you a video of such a dangerous battle. Seeing which, your eyes will be open. So let's start. Number 10. Leopard vs Warthog vs Hyena. A leopard is wandering in search of prey to fill its stomach. Then his eyes fall on Warthog roaming with his children. Even the poor Warthog has no clue that threat is mounting towards him. Leopard cleverly moves forward towards the Warthog and breaks down on it with all his strength as soon as he sees the opportunity. Leopard grips Warthog's neck in a single blow. Then a hyena also comes and he attacks the Warthog. Seeing the attack on himself from two sides, the Warthog starts hitting his hands and feet aggressively. His hard work pays off, and in no time, the Warthog runs away, leaving the hyena and leopard. Just escapes from the clutches, and the Warthog goes out. But in no time, the war starts between hyena and leopard. On seeing this, more hyena companion comes there and attack the leopard. The attack of these dreaded hyenas is so deadly that the leopard is completely injured and loses its life. Number 9. Hippo vs Lion. Troubled by the heat, Hippo is wandering here and there in search of water. He wanders around and reaches a place that is occupied by the king of the forest, the lion. It is not at all easy for Hippo to redeem this place from its possession. The hippo is already upset due to lack of water and is in no mood to return empty-handed from here. As the hippo steps inside the water, the lion attacks it to stop it. This angry hippo also doesn't shy away from attacking the lion's herd. He breaks down on them with all his might. The lion tries to remove the hippo from there for some time, but the hippo refuses. So the lion also has to go from this place, and Hippo rules this place. And he goes to a wet place and sits down. Number 8. Wild dogs vs Impala. A pregnant impala is lying in the pond, and on the banks of the same pond, some wild dogs are trying to make her their prey. Impala is a little shocked to see wild dogs. She constantly stays inside the pond and roams in the water, because she knows that if she goes out, she can become victim of dogs. Impala stays in the water for a long time, and now it's also very important for it to come out of the water. She tries to get out of the water many times, but seeing the danger on the shore, she goes back to the water. There comes a time when Impala comes out of the water and comes to the shore. On seeing him, wild dogs break down on him and drags him out of the pond. Impala suffers a lot, but finds herself helpless in front of those dogs. In no time, wild dogs kill the impala and also take out her baby from her stomach and eat it. Number 7. Leopard vs Porcupine. A dreaded leopard is wandering in the forest in search of its food. No big prey comes in his hand, but his eyes fall on a porcupine. Leopard starts attacking the right with his claws. Porcupine has many thorns on their body, which protect them from being prey. When he feels any danger around him, he raises those thorns and the attacker gets injured. Porcupine thorns also bother leopard a lot, but while battling with a porcupine, he manages to hunt it. He kills the porcupine, but gets injured himself due to the bite of its thorns. First he removes the porcupine thorns from his body and eats the porcupine. But the story does not end there. In a while, the leopard injured by porcupine's thorn dies in agony. Number 6. Lion vs Hyena. The lion, the king of the forest, is a big threat to other animals, but many times he cannot stop himself from being a victim of another animal. A lion is roaming around in search of its prey, and then he sees a large herd of hyenas. We all know that there is no match between a hyena and a lion, because Hyena's strength is nothing in front of the strength of the lion. But if Hyena is in a herd, and if the lion is alone, then the game can turn around here. This herd of hyenas surrounds the lion and attacks him from all sides. The lion senses this danger very well, and he roars to drive hyenas away from there. But the hyena does not take the name of being nervous. Seeing himself trapped in the middle of so many hyenas, the lion becomes helpless. But then another companion of the lion comes there. As soon as the second lion comes there, the hyenas are forced to run away in fear. Together both the lions drive the hyenas away from there and happily moves ahead. Number 5. Lion vs Buffalo. Two hungry lions have set out for hunting. On walking some distance, his eyes are on the buffalo eating grass in the field. Both dogs proceed to hunt him down, but the buffalo realizes the growing danger towards him. At first, the buffalo comes forward to attack the lions, but the very next moment, she starts running away from there to save her life. Buffalo is a herbivorous animal that often becomes a victim of the dreaded animal, but when it is about her life, she too becomes a dread. Whereas the king of the jungle lion is more dreaded and dangerous than any animal. When the buffalo runs away, both the lions attack it, and one of the lions manages to make the buffalo their prey. The lion swoops from behind and knocks a buffalo twice his weight by the neck. The lion's grip remains so strong. The buffalo tries hard to save its life, but her hard work does not pay off, and after suffering with pain for a long time, she dies. Number 4. Elephant vs Rhino. Both elephants and rhinos are large and powerful animals. There are so many occasions when elephants and rhinos demonstrate their strength with another animal. But have you ever thought so? If the elephant and the rhino fight with each other, who will win? An elephant is walking in its fun, while a rhino nearby is so busy eating grass that it is not even known to him that today he is going to meet a drunken elephant. Just then the elephant reaches the rhino and starts attacking him. At first, Rhino thinks about getting out of there, but then he also starts responding to the elephant attack. In a short time, the battle of the show of strength takes a fierce form, and both the animals start to beat each other. But Rhino soon realizes that he cannot win over elephant, and when he gets the chance, he runs away from there. Number 3. Hyena vs Ostrich. Children hatch from the eggs of an ostrich. A couple of ostriches are very happy with this and is taking full care of their children. This couple is fully aware of the danger that is roaming around them in the form of hyenas. That is why the couple does not want to leave their children alone. Just then a flock of hyenas gazes greedily at the children of ostrich. One of them, the dreaded hyena, moves towards the children, but the ostrich has its eyes on its children, and hyena realizes this too. By the way, ostrich is a quite calm animal, but when they sense danger around them, they become very dangerous. He attacks his opponent with his long beak and long legs, and when it comes to their children's lives, then no one is more dangerous than an ostrich. Seeing the hyenas coming close to his children, the ostrich drives them away. Seeing this terrible form of ostrich, even the hyena considers it wise to run away from there, and in no time, the children of ostrich are safe again. Number 2. Tiger vs Bear. A female bear confronts a tiger to save her young. Tiger is a dangerous animal who attacks his prey with claws and jaws, and doesn't even leave anyone easily. This fight between tiger and bear takes a dangerous form. Tiger does not want to give up his prey and attacks the bear, but the bear responds to tiger's attack to save her children. Bear claws are quite strong, and it is a player in hunting as well. Tiger attacks the bear and catches it, and starts dragging, but the bear is released from tiger's grip using its claws. This series of attacks continues like this for some time. But tiger soon understands that he cannot conquer the bear, and he thinks it's right to run away from there. Let's move on to number 1 and subscribe before that. Number 1. Jaguar vs Crocodile. A jaguar has set out in search of prey. Just then, his eyes fall on a crocodile present in the pond. Jaguar is a vicious hunter and moves his steps quite slowly. Due to this, the victim does not even realize his arrival. Even crocodiles floating in the water do not anticipate the arrival of a jaguar, and he wanders unconcernedly in the water. But as soon as the jaguar sees the opportunity, he attacks the crocodile with full force. Jaguar's attack is quite strong, but the strength of a crocodile's jaw is no less than anyone. At first, the crocodiles move around by holding the prey with their strong jaws, and crocodile takes life by hunting with their death roll technique. As soon as the jaguar attacks the crocodile turns around and starts attacking it. In no time, the fight becomes a struggle, and both animals try to kill each other. Jaguar holds the crocodile tightly with his jaw. The jaguar wins in this battle that lasts for a long time, and in today's food, he finds a crocodile. See what happens when a lion breaks out on a leopard in this video coming to the right.